Hey, second grade, this is Mrs. Alar and Luca, and today I found this hat with dolphins on it, so I thought it would be fun to wear the hat when we did the read aloud of Dolphins at Daybreak. And Luca obviously wants to eat the book. But before we get started reading Dolphins at Daybreak, let's go over some of the questions and vocabulary words that we had about Chapter 7. So yesterday we read Chapter 7 of Dolphins at Daybreak, and the vocabulary word that we were talking about was calm. And the way we defined calm was that you're not feeling nervous or not showing your feelings of nervousness and fear. So that's how you remain calm. You take a deep breath, and so go about it in a soft, gentle way. That's what calm is in this book. And so my discussion question was, how would you feel if you had to swim in the water with a shark? Do you think you would be able to remain calm like the book was saying? If I had to swim in the water and I was next to a shark, I would know that I had to remain calm, but I know that my heart would still be racing. I would still be feeling those feelings of fear, right? So let's go ahead and see what happens in Chapter 8 of Dolphins at Daybreak. Chapter 8 is titled, Swim for Your Life. Chapter 8. Jack moved his arms slowly. He moved his legs slowly. He gently pushed the water out of his way as he did the breaststroke. Calm, calm, he told himself. Annie swam beside him. They headed for the reef. All was calm. Then Jack saw something out of the corner of his eye. A dark fin was zigzagging through the water. It was heading toward them. Jack wanted to splash. He wanted to yell, but he remembered. Calm. I'd better not tell Annie, he thought. She'll stay calmer if she doesn't know. He began to swim faster, then faster, and Annie went faster too. They both swam as fast and as calmly as they could. Sometimes Annie went even faster than Jack, which made him swim faster and faster. Jack was so scared. He wasn't tired at all. He was swimming for his life and for Annie's life too. He didn't look back to see if the shark was still there. He didn't want to know. He just kept his eye on the treehouse in the distance, and he kept swimming. Jack and Annie swam and swam and swam. It took forever to get to the treehouse. Jack realized the reef was a lot farther away than he thought. He kept swimming, but his arms and legs felt heavy. Annie was struggling too. Float, she said, float. Jack and Annie turned on their backs. They floated the way that they had learned in swimming class. I'll just rest for 1 minute, Jack thought, then we'll keep going. But the more Jack floated, the more tired he felt. Soon he was too tired to even float. He started to sink. Then he felt something. His heart stopped. Something pushed at him in the water. It was slippery and alive. Had the hammerhead caught up to them? Jack shut his eyes and waited for the worst. He waited and waited, and finally he opened his eyes. In front of him was a shiny gray head, a dolphin's head. The dolphin pushed Jack with its nose. It made happy clicking sounds. Hooray, said Annie. Jack looked over at her. She was clinging to the fin of another dolphin. Her dolphin was moving through the water. Jack grabbed the fin of his dolphin. Then the two dolphins swam smoothly through the water, pulling Jack and Annie toward the reef. And that is the end of Chapter 8. I hope you enjoyed Chapter 8 of Dolphins at Daybreak. We finally get to see our dolphins again. Be on the lookout for a vocabulary question as well as a discussion question for today's chapter. See y'all later, and go Dolphins!